Are you sure about this? The last time you tried to break up with Jason, his mom broke my ribs with her purse.
Look, don't worry. I don't care how guilty he makes me feel. It ends today.
Okay. Earpieces in?
Yes.
Gloves on. Prayers offered.
Oh, hey, Mal.
Hey, Jason. I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you, too.
Oh, quick, do it now before he says more words.
Well,
I'm not sure that this is working out.
Never mind, let the boy speak.
You know, I've been thinking about it for a while now.
Wait for it.
And I think we should break up.
Success! I'll break out the sparkling cider. How do people do this?
How do you feel about things?
It's so flowy. I think I've gone blind, Butterfly.
Okay, so you want to break up?
Is cider bad for plants? I would feel bad if this shrub died.
Why?
Because I have a heart? Wait, are you asking him why he wants to break up? I advise against this action.
You know, I don't feel the same way I used to about things.
Good. Say, okay, wipe away a fake tear and walk away.
Was it something I did?
What are you doing? No, this is what you wanted, and you don't even have to feel guilty about it. It's like eating non-fat yogurt.
I'm just curious.
Curiosity killed the cat's opportunity to get out of this relationship.
No, I just feel like we should see other people.
Oh, is there someone specifically who you want to see?
Who cares? You don't want to date him.
Yes, but I don't want anyone else to date him either.
I don't understand. Are we here to break his knees or something?
No, I mean, there was this one girl that expressed a little interest, but I'm not really looking to date someone right now.
No, do not ask who.
Who?
I hate you.
Kelly?
Kelly Peterson?
Kelly Peterson? He can get Kelly Peterson? Dang, boy! Tell him congratulations.
Yeah, I think so. Do you know her?
If you do know her, will you set me up? Because that girl is fine. I want to talk about cheese.
I don't want to break up.
How are those words escaping your mouth hole?
Oh, I don't know, Mal.
Good, Jason, good. Now slowly reel her back in.
It's a trap.
Go away, Matt.
No, Butterfly, come in. You're being played.
Good. Now tell her that you're not sure that this is a good idea. That will drive her crazy. After that, tell her that your mom has forbid you two from dating. People cannot resist what they're told they can't have. Oh!
Hey, Jason, this is, your black friend hiding in the bushes. Listen, I think we need to take a different approach. Tell her that you want to stay together.
You know, now that we've talked about it, I think we should stay together.
Oh, good.
Tell her you love her.
I love you.
Good.
Like a lot.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot.
Okay.
Oh, man, I think I'm losing her. Talk about your future together.
And who knows what the future may hold.
Future's a strong word, Jason.
Is it?
How many kids?
How many kids do you want to have with me?
Marriage.
Marriage!
What?
Lean in for a kiss.
What?
No, cry, chop.
What are you?
Yes, no, more of that, yeah. Chop, chop.
Don't. Stop that. No, Jason, I think we should break up. You're weird.
Come on, Mal.
She reminds you of your mom.
You remind me of my mom.
What? Now nod knowingly.
Okay, bye, Jason.
That is what you get for trying to manipulate.
Jason, honey, have you seen my car?
Okay, so I know that we've been seeing each other for a while now, but I feel like if you're not gonna make comments on the video and if you're not gonna like the video, then you probably don't care about me very much. So, I'm sorry. I can't really. I'm just gonna wing it. Let's talk about cheese.